Afternoon. Afternoon. So what I'm doing, I decided to take a walk through Skid Row, show it to you guys. I was homeless for about 8 years in Skid Row. I've been off the street for about 2 years, and since I don't have a Skid Row video, I was like, you know what? Let me just come by and show it. No purpose behind it, just showing. Kind of funny, this building right behind me is the police station. So these are 2 cop cars coming from right there. That's the police station right here, guys. The biggest homeless community in the United States is right by the police station. So what I'm using to record, I'm using AI glasses. These aren't the expensive $400 to $500 ones that give you this high resolution. This is a simple $60 pair. Does have a video recorder, but it's only 8 megapixels and it's not the highest resolution. But for these needs, it fits perfect.
Oh, shout out TT, I'm TT. St. Andrew, the whole place, St. Andrew. What do you mean Go ahead. Go up there. Go up there. Go.
Also, the reason too is I'm using these glasses for safety reasons. There's been a few people, well, I don't know if you know it or not, but been a few incidences. What I mean by incidences, you used to see prior to 2022, you used to see a lot of people going around with their cameras filming and stuff. Well, people started getting robbed because a lot of the people selling drugs and people that were doing other stuff down here didn't want to be on camera. So that's why now the only people you see filming on Skid Row, on YouTube and other places, they're either they're in a car or they're on a e-bike where they don't stop, or they're feeding people where the people, well, you know, they got to put what's being on camera to get fed. But, you know, that's why you don't see it that much. So now this is the only safe way to really show it to you. Right there's the LA mission. They feed 7 days a week, every day at 6:30, 12:45, and 4:30. Right there every day. Excuse me, not the LA mission. That is the midnight mission. I said it wrong. That is the midnight mission right there. Feed every day. 6:30, 12:30, and 4:30. 7 days a week. What's going on with the police up there? What's going on over there? Somebody's screaming over there about something. That's one of the new buildings they put right here. One of the programs to house people. They just finished it late last year, and now it's open, I think, right here. No, I should get off on the sidewalk. I don't need to be in the street. And here's another housing complex they built for low income. They finished it about 2 years ago, right there. That's well, somewhat brand new right there. Part of the wine guard. Needles on the ground right there. Gotta watch where you step. Something. Oh, there's a second one. Something happened. Wherever that was. It's way down there somewhere. Looking back at it, can't believe I was down here for 8 years before I got off the streets. I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck with everybody else. I'm just no longer on the streets, that's it. But the wrong move, I could end up right back in this environment. So I gotta be real careful with my finances, making proper decisions to stay off the streets. Police car? Oh yeah, he's way down there, a third one. Well, they got 3 coming. It's probably a stabbing or a shooting down there somewhere.
I don't really even think I'm not down to big patient, but I like
This building right here, that's a refresh spot right there. Right there, 11544 town, that's a refresh spot. Refresh spot, you get 24-hour shower, and they have laundry 7 days a week. Plus you can go there and charge your phone. So anybody who's not, any people that are dirty around here, are the people who are not trying to stay clean. So they do have the 24-hour showers, and they have the laundry, free laundry 7 days a week. You're only allowed 2 loads, but that's better than nothing. Right there is the hydration station. They got a couple of these throughout Skid Row. Of course, I'm not walking through all of Skid Row, just a small area of it, where they can give coffee in the morning, and they give them water every day. And go ahead and get off the street. I was walking in the street earlier because of all the tents, but now there's no tents here, so there's no need for me to be in the street now. And I'm sorry once again that the quality is not that good. This is one of the cheapest AI phones. I mean, not AI phones. This is one of the cheapest AI glasses that have a camera that you can get. So later on, I'm going to invest in the more advanced ones where it has better picture quality, more video stability. But the problem with those is they've got the big cameras on the side, so it's easy to tell. Let me see. Don't make sure I don't get ran over. I'm across the street now. That's the only problem with the big advanced ones. You can tell you're recording. With these cheaper ones, which has just a little dot that's barely visible, unless you're like right up in the person's face, you can't tell a person has a camera recording. This looks like regular eyeglasses or sunglasses. This building right here is the bin, free storage. All you got to do is renew it every week, free indefinite storage, but it's only limited to 8 to 4 in the afternoon. They got many locations throughout Los Angeles. Right there is Fred Jordan. They feed like, I think it's 5 days a week. I forgot the time, so it's been so long, but they feed early. And I didn't go through all of Skid Row. I just went through a small area of it. So this isn't all of it. This is a very small section of it. Very small. See that white building right there? They just finished that one last year too. That white building right there is another building they just finished last year. Now it's open, low-income housing. Opening across the street. Police are right there. And they're not going to stop me because they don't give out jaywalking tickets no more. And actually, there's another building right there. You can tell it's a residence building. They're building for low income. So, what I understand what they were saying when they gave public announcements, they're trying to get everybody housed who accept housing. Because when the Olympics here, they're actually going to start going into enforcement. But so when they actually get all the housing before the Olympics, that's when they're going to go after people that are actually refusing help. Now, I can tell you from my own personal experience, being homeless for 8 years, from what I've seen, a lot of people do refuse help. I was rejected. I rejected it a couple of times because I didn't want to be in shelters. But then a program came along that put me in a hotel before they housed me in a regular studio, and I took that program because being in a shelter is not the way to go. A lot of people tell you a lot of people just don't want rules. Yeah, that's true. There's a big percentage bunch of people that don't want rules. There's also a lot of BS in shelters too that people don't want to deal with, and it doesn't really help people. Only thing it does is help the shelter get funding from the city and the state and the federal government, and that's about it. They don't really help people like they say. Oh, and I almost tripped over that bad spot right there. Over there at that building, but not the white building, the next to the white building is the Union Mission. They feed people 7 days a week. They feed them at 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then again at around, I think it's 5:30. So 3 meals a day, 7 days a week as well. On tour bus, so if there's anybody on it. This used to be a place where they fed everybody every day. I don't know why they shut down, but I knew they had a fire. I forgot the name because they burnt down. No, they're no longer here. It used to be right here. Forgot the name of them. Used to feed people every day right here. Right over here is the LA Mission. Over there I said the LA Mission with the midnight I called the midnight mission with I called the midnight mission the LA Mission by mistake. But over here is the LA Mission right here I'm looking at. They feed 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. But it's been so long I forgot what their meal times are. And that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and catch the bus right over here. The bus stop was right over here. I passed it. So I'm going to go here and just wait for the bus. And that concludes my Skid Row video. And everybody take care and have a great day.